Hey, I'm Tim. Look, you don't want to drop real money on an undersink organizer that sounds great but won't actually fit your cabinet or breaks the second you load it up. I tested 5 of the most popular options out there, judging them on fit, stability, weight capacity, and whether they actually make your life easier instead of harder. One of these completely changed what I thought an undersink organizer could do. I ran real-world tests with these, loaded them down, slid them in and out dozens of times, and measured everything obsessively. If you want to know which one's actually worth your money, stick around. And hey, if you're new here, subscribe to Tim's Top 5. This one feels light when you pull it out of the box, and that's the first red flag. The frame is thinner than I expected, and even though it has 3 height settings, it feels a little wobbly under moderate weight. I loaded it up with cleaning supplies and dish soap bottles, maybe 20 pounds, and noticed the whole thing flexing slightly when I pushed on the bottom shelf. The L-shaped design does clear pipes well, which is solid. The narrow top shelf makes sense for avoiding clutter, and the pull-out drawer glides smooth enough. But here's the problem. After 3 weeks of regular use, the coating started showing wear marks where it rubs against the cabinet, and the stability just isn't there if you're hanging anything heavier on those shelves. The adjustable heights are genuinely useful, and the price is reasonable, but I can't shake the feeling that this won't last me more than a year of real kitchen abuse. It's fine if you're organizing light stuff, basically just keeping bottles organized. But it's not worth it if you need actual structural support. The next one up is where this ranking really turns, priced at $38.99. The bukfen feels premium right out of the box. Solid steel frame, clean design, L-shaped brackets to dodge pipes. I've got to admit, the build quality jumped up noticeably from the last one. This organizer is taller than some of the others, which initially seemed like a win. The 2 shelves are sturdy, and the sticky hooks on the back actually work to lock it in place. I tested it 3 times, and it stays put. Here's where I ran into trouble. The dimensions are 14.4 inches long and 10.6 wide, which sounds fine until you're actually trying to fit it under your sink. My cabinet is pretty standard depth, and this thing takes up so much real estate that I barely had room to access pipes or the garbage disposal. When I loaded it up with cleaning bottles and paper towels, maybe 30 pounds total, it held perfectly. But the capacity feels wasted, because you can't actually load it as much as you'd want without blocking access to the plumbing underneath. The steel construction is impressive, and it will absolutely last, but it's a square peg in a round hole for most cabinets. If you've got a huge undersink space with nothing else down there, this works great. For normal kitchens, the next option handles the constraints way better, priced at $59.99. Okay, this is where things get genuinely impressive. The PXRACK feels heavy the moment you lift it. Thickened steel frame, substantial C-shaped brackets. The design is specifically built to work around pipes with that C-shape cutout, and I tested it in 2 different cabinets to see how flexible it was. It slides on smooth rails, and the 2 tiers both pull out independently, which is a game changer for accessibility. I loaded the bottom shelf with glass bottles and heavy cleaning products, maybe 40 pounds, and there was 0 flex, 0 wobble. The top shelf holds lighter stuff without any issues. The adjustable height is a genuine bonus. I moved it through all 5 settings to find the perfect clearance, and every position locked in firmly. Here's the honest part. The width is slightly wider than some competitors, and in one of my test cabinets with tighter plumbing, I had to position it very carefully to avoid rubbing. After 2 weeks of daily use, the coating held up perfectly, with 0 wear marks. The real issue is that for the price point, you're getting a fantastic organizer, but the next one takes the crown, because it solves the fit problem even better. If you're serious about upgrading your cabinet organization and want something that'll last 5+ years, members of Tim's Top 5 get early access to next week's full testing breakdown. Plus, you can vote on which products I review next. So if you want that access, join the membership. This PXRACK is a serious contender, but stick with me because the top pick changes absolutely everything. Priced at $47.99. This one showed up and immediately felt different. Heavier steel, better finish on the frame, and the suction cups are noticeably thicker rubber. The Kitstorack is literally a 1/4 inch wider than some of the other options, which sounds tiny but it means more actual usable shelf space. I installed it and ran through the suction cup test 5 times. Grabbed it hard, pulled sideways, pushed it, and it held solid every single time. The 2-tier design is clean, and both shelves glide smoothly. I then loaded it with 45 pounds of realistic kitchen stuff, heavy glass bottles, paper towel rolls, cleaning sprays, all the chaos. The frame stayed completely stable. The 5 height settings gave me the exact clearance I needed around my pipes, and even when fully loaded, I could still slide it in and out without catching on anything. The nano-adhesive films provide extra lockdown, which feels overbuilt compared to other options, but honestly, that's not a complaint. Here's where it loses the top spot. The suction cups need to be resealed every few months to maintain that grip. Mine started feeling slightly less tacky after 3 weeks. It's a small maintenance thing, but it means this isn't totally set and forget. The build quality is legitimately fantastic, the capacity is genuine, and the design is thoughtful. But the #1 pick solves that maintenance issue entirely, while keeping everything else you love. Because the top organizer is where this ranking really comes together, priced at $45.99. This is the one. The REALINN arrived, and it's noticeably compact compared to the others, 14.2 inches wide, 10.6 deep. That's intentional engineering. The L-shaped design is genius because the narrow top basket actually positions on either the left or right, meaning you've got flexibility for different pipe configurations. I tested it in 3 separate cabinets with different plumbing layouts, and every single time it fit perfectly without any negotiation. The metal frame is all steel, baked-on coating, 0 plastic components. I loaded the bottom basket with 50 pounds of stuff. That's the actual weight limit. And it didn't budge. The open-wire mesh design means water and debris fall right through instead of pooling, which solved a real problem I've had with every other organizer I've tested. The smooth glides on the bottom basket pull out with 1-finger ease, and the top basket stays put while you access everything underneath. I stress-tested this thing for 4 weeks, loaded it daily, pulled it out probably 100 times, and the coating shows 0 wear. The grid baskets stay clean because nothing accumulates on them. No suction cups to reseal, no maintenance hassles, just pure functionality. The only real limitation is, the 50-pound capacity is genuine. You can't overload it. But honestly, you shouldn't be stuffing your undersink organizer with 50 pounds of stuff anyway. This organizer fits everything you actually need, it's built to last, and it solves the real problem that makes other organizers frustrating. And that's the undersink organizer that earned every bit of the hype, priced at $28.99. That's my top 5 undersink organizers that actually fit. All the product links are down in the description below. If this helped you, smash that like button and subscribe to Tim's Top 5 for honest reviews every single week.